administration, staff alike, towards the common goal of achieving our mission and our vision of the School of Education. Dean Gallagher joined the USC Rossier School of Education in 2000 and has since led the school through an astounding transformation. This year, she began her fourth five-year term. Dean Gallagher has led our school in building highly innovative master's and doctoral programs that prepare students like you to be change agents and leaders. Since the Dean joined Rossier, the school has risen to number 15 in the U.S. News and World Report rankings and is in the top 10 schools of education in private universities. Under Dean Gallagher's leadership, Rossier has achieved a number of remarkable innovations in education. The school pioneered the practitioner-focused education doctorate more than a decade ago, and that EDD is now a national model. In 2009, the school launched the groundbreaking online Master's of Arts in Teaching degree, and we now have nearly 3,000 graduates in all corners of the globe. The Global Executive EDD program launched in 2012, which also uses an online platform and prepares senior executives from around the world for the educational challenges of the 21st century. And in 2015, the Rossier School drew on its success on the online format to launch the Doctor of Education in Organizational Change and Leadership for senior leaders in a wide range of disciplines. The Dean is a fervent believer in doing research that translates effective evidence into practice and that has an impact in the field. With that in mind, here in Los Angeles, she and our faculty designed and opened USC Hybrid High School, a transformational charter school using computer technology to deliver personalized instruction and assessment, together with great teachers to assure college attainment and success for underserved urban students. USC Hybrid High welcomed its first senior class this fall, and this past August, a second school opened in Lincoln Heights, USC East College Prep. Dean Gallagher was named a 2013 O'Hara Fellow, which made her the first School of Education Dean to join a cohort of 24 nationally known educational entrepreneurs and reformers. In 2011, she was the recipient of the Los Angeles Urban League Social Responsibility Award. And in 2013, USC honored her with the inaugural Provost Prize for Innovation and Education Practice. Dean Gallagher is also a founding member of Deans for Impact, a member organization founded in January 2015 and committed to improving student learning outcomes by transforming the field of educator preparation. Please join me in welcoming Dean Aronson Gallagher.
Thank you, Ken, for that lovely introduction. And thank you all for inviting me to be part of really this wonderful event today. It is such I think, a tribute to both your purpose as an organization and your hard work that we have so many faculty and students here on a Sunday. I wanted to take just a few minutes to tell you how crucial I think your efforts are to our mission at the USC Rossier School. Our mission is to improve learning in urban education locally, nationally, and globally. And of course, we take great pride at Rossier in many components that make up our school that help us achieve our mission. One, of course, is our faculty, whom you are recognizing today. You already know that our faculty, whether they are researchers, clinical faculty, expert practitioners, engage you, encourage you, and support you throughout your coursework in your individual programs. So many of our graduates say that the relationship they formed with their professors is the critically significant asset they found from you at Rossier. And apropos to this, I too want to recognize Dr. Yates and his role as your faculty advisor, and thank him. Thank you, Ken. We also speak often of the rigor and quality of our programs and of our ability to place our graduates in teaching, counseling, research, and leadership positions. We highlight the Trojan family, the Trojan Network, and our own Rossier commitment, in which we stand behind you and with you as our graduates when you need us to support you. But there is another essential component of our pride, and that is you, our students. Just as I've heard students celebrate the quality of our faculty, I have heard our faculty say that our students are what makes Rossier so impactful as a school of education. Your hard work and your success make our jobs all the more rewarding. You know, today it is quite inspirational to see students from all programs together in one place, because the only other time we see you is when you're just about to graduate and we bring you together at commencement. It is not that we are deliberately trying to keep you from one another, but I know one of our strengths is that we create tight-knit communities throughout our cohort models, and you benefit from the connections you make with one another within your programs. It is that cohesiveness that gives purpose to our individual student organizations. But I admire what is represented by this umbrella organization, the Rossier Student Organization. And I want to also acknowledge your president and vice president, Airies Davis and Lauren Redman, here and here, and in helping to facilitate this all-inclusive forum of our community. And if we could also acknowledge their leadership. Your representation and participation of everyone here today is vital, not only to the Rossier community, but to the wider USC community, and really by extension to the surrounding community in and beyond Los Angeles. Not only do you have my support in these efforts, but you also have our Provost Michael Quick and our President's support in what you're trying to achieve. This has been a tremendous year of community building on our campus, including the Provost's efforts to bring together faculty, staff, and students to discuss access and opportunity, diversity, and inclusion. Our faculty liaison to the Provost Diversity Task Force, Dr. Darlene Robles, spoke recently to the Rossier staff about these efforts and made it clear that individual action and commitment are critical to improving and sustaining a positive climate on our campus. You don't have to be a member of any committee to be involved. All of USC are welcome to the open forums that will continue throughout this spring. So please visit diversity.usc.edu to learn more about the forums coming up on March 9th, March 30th, and April 20th. And by the way, if you're looking for a speaker, Dr. Robles would be delighted to come and speak to the RSO. In all of these efforts, from each student group to the RSO to the Provost Task Force, your voice is essential. I'm picking up on the comments of Ken. I want you to know that you do have a voice also in the Rossier climate. We now have student representation on the school's Equity and Inclusion Committee, which is led by Dr. Alan Green. I also want to hear from you as we continue to conduct our academic program review, which I know that you learned about in prior meetings. Student input is vital in that process of assessing and improving the quality of all of our programs. We only have you in our classrooms and on this campus for a brief amount of time before you graduate, although to you it might not seem that brief, but to us it definitely is. While we know you will be making a great impact as future educators, leaders, and counselors, you are also making an impact right now through the kind of community building that you are doing today. So thank you and fight on.
So we too would like to thank you for spending your Sunday with us at RSO. So on behalf of the entire RSO board, thank you, Dean Gallagher.